I admire you. I really do. As a leader, as a person, as a human being, you are incredibly talented, so hardworking. I see the hours that you put in, and I just honor you for it. I thank God for opening this door for you, and I just know that your light is just gonna continue to shine brighter and brighter and brighter.
Kindness. It's amazing how the most simplest of acts and gestures can mean so much to someone, brightening up their day, building their confidence, and inspiring hope.
Monday, the 29th of September wasn't just any random day. It was a day filled with joy, music, and love, because one of Kenya's most celebrated gospel musician and television presenter, Joyce Omondi, turned a year older. But what made the day truly special was not just the birthday itself, but how her husband, award-winning journalist Waihiga Mwaura'S, celebrated her. Instead of a quiet affair, Waihiga took to Instagram and penned one of the most heartwarming messages you will see anywhere online. He wrote, and I quote, "It is her birthday, and I'm blessed to be sailing through life with her. Wishing you a year full of joy, peace, and even greater purpose. May you shine bright in all you find fit to do. Proud of you, my beloved," at Joyce Omondi.
Bring your wife to work day.
This wasn't just a birthday wish, no, it was a public declaration of love, admiration, and respect. And it reminded many Kenyans why Joyce and Waihiga are seen as one of the most admired power couples in the country today. But behind this one post lies much bigger story, a story of love, resilience, faith, careers.
It's Mommy's birthday.
So I just got to the BBC. I'm here to join Waihiga's colleagues in celebrating his birthday.
Oh, he's gonna love that.
Happy birthday to you.
Joyce Omondi, born and raised in Nairobi, grew up surrounded by love, faith, and music. From a young age, she showed signs of artistic talent. She sang in school choirs, church choirs, and slowly her voice became her signature. Later, Joyce would travel abroad for studies. In the United States, she pursued higher education, but she never abandoned her passion for music. Her song Kweli, written as a tribute to her late father, will go on to touch thousands. It wasn't just music, it was healing. Songs like Conqueror and Perfect Gift will cement her place as one of Kenya's most soulful gospel artists. And when she returned home, her talent and grace led her to Citizen TV, where she hosted gospel shows and reached audiences across the country. But Joyce was not just a musician or a presenter. She was and still is a woman of quiet strength, a woman whose faith shapes everything she does. And it was this character that caught the attention of one man, Waihiga Mwaura'S. Before the fame, before the awards, Waihiga Mwaura'S was a young man with big dreams. He started in sports journalism, covering stories that many ignored. But his consistency, his dedication, and his sharp mind pushed him forward. Soon, he became a familiar face at Citizen TV. From sports to hard news to primetime bulletins, he grew into one of the most trusted journalists in the country. His excellence didn't go unnoticed. Waihiga won several awards, including the prestigious CNN Mass Choice African Journalist of the Year award, a milestone that placed him among Africa's finest storytellers. And when the time came to take his career to the global stage, Waihiga joined the BBC, bringing Kenyan stories to the world. But behind the suits, the breaking news, and the awards, Waihiga remained humble, grounded, and deeply committed to his Christian faith, and it was this combination of ambition and humility that made him stand out to Joyce. What drew them together wasn't fame, it wasn't money, it was shared values. Both were rooted in faith, in service, in humility, and both wanted more than just careers. They wanted purpose. And slowly, friendship blossomed into love. They kept their relationship quiet at first, away from the noise of tabloids, but those who knew them could see it. the respect in their conversations, the laughter they shared, and the admiration in their eyes. And after a season of dating, it became clear they were meant for each other. December 18th, 2015, a day to remember. At Sawela Lodge in Naivasha, family, friends, and close colleagues gathered. It wasn't about extravagance. It wasn't about flashy cars or endless drama. It was about love. The vows exchanged were simple but powerful. Both emphasized faith, both emphasized commitment, and both emphasized working together through whatever life would bring. Among the guests were fellow journalists, musicians, and friends from all walks of life. But for those who were present, the highlight wasn't the guest list. It was the joy on the faces of Joyce and Waihiga as they began their journey as husband and wife. Marriage is never easy, and when you are in the public eye, every move is watched. But Joyce and Waihiga Mwaura made a choice. They will keep their private life private. Yes, they will celebrate milestones together. Yes, they will occasionally post a picture or a message online, but for the most part, they will protect their space. Joyce at times stepped away from television to focus on other areas of life before making a graceful return. Waihiga continued to climb the journalism ladder, and through it all, they supported each other. When Joyce sang, Waihiga was there in the audience. When Waihiga won awards, Joyce was there cheering him on. This wasn't a competition, it was a partnership. Life is not without pain. For Joyce, the loss of her father was a deep wound. She has spoken openly about how much he meant to her, how his memory continues to guide her. But through the grief, Waihiga was there, standing by her, supporting her, and working with her. And that is the beauty of their story. Not that they never faced challenges, but they faced them together. Today, Joyce and Waihiga are more than just a couple. They are role models for young people. They represent what love can look like when it's built on faith and respect. For journalists, Waihiga is proof that hard work pays. For musicians, Joyce is proof that music can heal and inspire. Together, they are not just a family. They are an inspiration, a reminder that success doesn't have to come at the expense of love, and that love doesn't have to fade under the pressure of success. And so, as Joyce Omondi turned a year older, the message from her husband wasn't just a birthday wish. It was a testimony of love, of partnership, and of faith. In a world where relationships often collapse under the weight of fame and expectation, theirs continues to stand tall. From the screens of Citizen TV to the stages of gospel concerts to the global platforms of the BBC, their story continues to unfold. And as Kenyans, we can only watch, admire, and learn, because sometimes the most powerful stories are not the ones told in breaking news. Sometimes they are the stories lived quietly, faithfully, and lovingly, like that of Waihiga Mwaura and Joyce Omondi.